The Old Lizard Man. Hi, my name's Kyle, and I've been a dedicated UPS driver for years, confidently navigating the streets and neighborhoods of Texas without a second thought. But one fateful day, my routine took a spine-chilling detour. The package I had to deliver led me deep into a remote, desolate area I had never seen on any map before. As I drove down a narrow, winding road, the landscape around me transformed from familiar suburban scenes to thick woods that seemed to swallow the sunlight. An eerie stillness hung in the air, and a sense of unease crept over me. The GPS directed me to an address that lay far beyond the beaten path, finally stopping at a rundown house that looked as though it had been abandoned for decades. The house was a dilapidated structure. Its once white paint now faded to a sickly gray, the windows were smeared with dirt, and the porch sagged under my weight as I stepped towards the front door, my footsteps echoing loudly in the oppressive silence. Summoning my courage, I rapped my knuckles on the door, and it creaked open. That's when a putrid smell of rot and death hit my face, stinging my nose. After what felt like an eternity, an old man stood before me, his eyes chillingly reptilian, like two obsidian orbs with a sinister, unblinking intensity. His gaze seemed to pierce through my very soul, causing my heart to race. With a languid movement, he extended his withered hand, the fingers unnaturally elongated and ending in sharp, claw-like nails. A guttural voice rasped from his throat as he spoke, barely acknowledging my presence. "Delivery," I managed to croak, my voice betraying the anxiety that churned within me. His eyes flickered, and I dared to peer past him into the dimly lit interior of the house. What I saw made my blood run cold. The shadows seemed to writhe with movement, and I caught glimpses of figures that were distinctly not human. Their eyes gleamed like predators in the darkness, and their skin had a strange, scaly texture that glinted in the low light. My heart pounded in my chest, and a primal fear gripped me. I forced a weak smile, attempting to appear casual despite the terror that coursed through my veins. I tried to ignore the whisper of danger that seemed to hum in the air, urging me to flee. As the old man took the package from my trembling hands, his unnerving gaze locked onto mine. His lips curved into a smile that sent shivers down my spine. "You know, most folks don't come back from this part of the woods," he hissed, his voice dripping with malevolence. A lump formed in my throat as I struggled to respond, my heart pounding so loudly that I feared he could hear it. With every ounce of willpower, I turned and practically sprinted back to my truck, the sound of my footsteps echoing in my ears like a desperate plea for escape. As I drove away, I dared a glance in my rearview mirror, half expecting to see those reptilian eyes glaring back at me. The memory of that encounter haunted my nights, and I couldn't shake the feeling that I had stumbled upon a terrifying secret that day. I never returned to that forsaken part of my route, haunted by the notion that something otherworldly and malevolent lurked in the woods of Texas, waiting for the next unsuspecting victim to cross its path. If you like the videos, please like and follow. Thank you.